Hey, what's going on, Guardians? Gray here with another Destiny 2 PvP video, and today we're going to be talking about the Nightstalker subclass for the Hunters and why I think it's one of the most top-tier subclasses in the game right now for competitive. I'm going to be showing off some gameplay, talking about some different builds, a few different ways you could run this subclass, so if this video helps you out, please leave a like below. It really helps me out. Share this with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting a follow-up video for this with me actually hitting legend using this build. So let's dive right into it and talk about the build. So like the title of the video states, I wanted to sort of find a way to min-max my time as much as possible. As many of you know, going for that not forgotten is kind of a difficult task. I mean, the final step, you have to get 300 kills with Luna's Howl in competitive, which can be difficult to do, especially when you're trying to push your rank at the same time. A lot of my buddies have said to focus on them separately and try to, do them at different times, but I don't want to do that. I wanted to come up with a build that was going to let me work on my Luna's kills and push my rank at the same time, because who has time for that? And so I landed on the Nightstalker build because it seemed like it had a good enough toolkit to sort of help me out while I was kind of handicapping myself using Luna's Howl, just while I wasn't familiar with it, while I was still getting to know the gun. And I think this toolkit offers a lot of utility. The Spectral Blade Super is, if not reason enough alone, to run Middle Tree Nightstalker. It's an incredible super. It's one of the strongest supers in the game, both damage resistance wise and the fact that you have constant invisibility and true sight. You can see where your enemies are. They're going to have a really hard time taking you down. You're going to be able to get multi-kills really frequently in competitive. You also get corrosive smoke, which is, I find it really helpful actually in a lot of situations. It's a smoke bomb that you can throw that damages people trapped inside of the smoke. And I find myself using it a lot against Titans behind their barricades. You can kind of flush them out, or if someone's chasing you, you can throw it on the ground while you're running away and kind of choke them out. And you can combine it with your grenade too and just wipe someone out completely and make them take a ton of damage unexpectedly. You also have flawless execution, and I kind of want to talk about this one a little bit because it's really helpful while you're crouched and you get a precision kill. You're going to get invisibility and true sight. It can be difficult to pull off, at least for me, and embarrassingly so. I'm not the best at pulling off the flawless execution, and if you don't plan on running a sniper, it's not really that beneficial. It's going to be really hard to get a crouched precision kill with a shotgun in the heat of battle. But when you do pull it off, it's really helpful to get that true sight. It helps you collapse on the enemy team really easily, and it's definitely worth having in your toolkit. You also get Shattering Strike. Whenever you perform a flawless execution, your melee attacks are going to weaken enemies. It's going to make it so they take more damage. It's sort of just a nice bonus if you can manage to get the execution and collapse on the enemy team. You kind of snowball a little bit there, and I enjoy that a lot when you can pull it off. The exotics that I'm just using Stompies. I mean, it's a very generic exotic. I know that, and my idea behind this build video is to kind of give people an idea of how they want to run Nightstalker. You could use Stompies if you want. If you feel like running top tree or bottom tree, you can use things like Graviton Forfeit, Khepri's Sting, Dragon Shadow are all really powerful exotics that synergize well with Nightstalker. And you could use a totally different loadout if you want. If you want to use a kinetic shotgun and work on your Luna's Howl kills, you can totally do that. Or if you're not worried about that at all, you can use whatever loadout you prefer. It's a really versatile subclass, and I enjoy it a lot. I'm going to show off the gameplay. Like I said, I'm going to be posting another follow-up video showing me hitting legend using a very similar loadout. I think I ended up switching to a shotgun in it just because it gets really sweaty when you're pushing to legend. But I hope you enjoyed today's gameplay. If you do, please, again, leave a like below. It helps me out greatly. Share this with your friends and subscribe so you can get that follow-up video and all my future content coming at you. I hope you enjoy the gameplay today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Take care.
Commit to your battles wisely. Every death counts. Lives left. out of lives. 1 minute. No lives left on either side. I'm on the edge of my seat. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. You're the last Guardian standing. Fight. 10 seconds. Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight! One after another. This is it. Show me what you've got. Did you hear that? My soul just shivered. Round start. You're ahead. Three lives left. Left for your enemies. Destroy them. One opponent stands. You annihilate. You're in the lead. Stay there. Out of lives. Topple them. One opponent remains. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. 3 lives left. You obliterated the enemy. You have them where you want them. Finish this. Lives left. path for the rest of us. No lives left for your enemy. Destroyed. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. One opponent stands. "30 seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead." The enemy's down. All lives expended. Total victory! I tell everyone you're my favorite guardian.